caught my spouse and best friend in a year-long affair. I was making coffee when his phone buzzed. It was just another Tuesday morning. Sunlight spilling through the kitchen blinds, the smell of hazelnut creamer mixing with the hiss of the Keurig. Mark's phone lay face up on the counter, a habit he'd picked up after our daughter Lily was born. In case daycare calls, he'd say. But daycare wasn't calling. The screen lit up with a name I hadn't seen in weeks. Jen. My best friend. The one who'd been too busy with work to return my texts since last summer. The preview read, "Missing you today. Last night was expletive perfect." My fingers went numb. The mug slipped, shattering on the tile. Shards ricocheted, cutting my ankle, but I barely felt it. Last night. Mark had stayed late at the office. Again. 3 months earlier, the excuses began. Late meetings, networking drinks, a sudden enthusiasm for weekend conferences in cities Jen just happened to visit for fun. When I asked why she'd stopped coming over, Mark shrugged. She's probably dating someone, let her live. He started showering as soon as he came home, the steam masking a scent I couldn't place, until I walked into Jen's apartment to surprise her with coffee and caught it. His cologne. Stress shopping at the mall, she laughed, waving a new bottle. They spritzed me. Weird, right? I believed her. I always believed her. Now, my hands shook as I scrolled through months of deleted messages. Flirtation turned to promises, hotel receipts, plans to leave me after the holidays to avoid upsetting Lily. Jen's words. I'll love her like my own. My throat burned. I screenshot everything, sent them to myself, then dropped the phone like it was on fire. Mark walked in minutes later, humming her favorite song. "Hey, babe," he said, grinning. His tie was crooked, the way Jen always fixed it in college. His smile died when he saw my face. "What's wrong?" "You're asking me?" I whispered. The confession spilled out of him like he'd rehearsed it. "It just happened. We never meant. We'll end it, I swear." "We?" I choked. "You planned a future with her." "A year, Mark, a year." He reached for me. "Please, let's fix this." I stepped back. "Where's Lily?" "At Mom's." "Wait, where are you going?" "To get my daughter." And then, "I don't, expletive, no." 3 days later, I'm in a cheap motel, ignoring 37 missed calls. Jen's latest voicemail. "I'm so sorry. Let me explain." "Explain what?" How she held me when I sobbed over IVF struggles. How she joked about being Lily's cool aunt while secretly playing house with my husband. "My lawyer says I'll get custody. The evidence is airtight." But tonight, I'm sitting in this scratchy bedspread, staring at Lily's stuffed unicorn and wondering, how do I explain to a 3-year-old that Daddy and Aunt Jen aren't heroes anymore? Mark's texts ping nonstop. "Come home. We'll go to therapy. We'll tell Lily together." I haven't responded. But part of me still hears our old life in his voice. The man who held my hand through labor, who made chocolate pancakes every Sunday. That man wouldn't do this. Would he? TLDR. Discovered my husband and best friend were secretly building a life together. Now I'm adrift with our toddler, unsure if hope or rage will win.